OnePlus just came out with the new flagship in the phone line, and this is a OnePlus 13. Is the newest you can buy right now, and it came up in 3 different colors and 2 variants. The cheap one, let's call it like that, $900 for 18 gigs of RAM and 256 gigabytes of storage. And if you wanna pay another extra dollars, you're gonna get 16 gigs of RAM and 512 gigs of storage. The phone looks pretty much identical in my opinion with everyone else that have on the market. It doesn't have that much new things on them, and the specs, it is something in my opinion not that impressive. First of all, I don't like those big phones. In my opinion, they're just useless. I like the only thing that I like about the new Samsung S25, it's S25 and S24, is the dimension. You just make it right. With this one, you just go up and up, and for some reason, I remember a few years ago, you have a 7-inch display, that would be a tablet. Now you can have almost a 7-inch display in your pocket. Yeah, the bezel got thinner, but still, it's way bigger than I would like to carry in my pocket. The resolution, I think it's pretty good at 1440p for a phone display. It's more than enough to have a really crisp image. The performance, again, you have good processors, don't need that much things. The things that bother me with the OnePlus, I have their phone. I have a OnePlus 5T. I bought it in 2018, and I remember I paid for that phone still a lot of money. It was like 500 euros around that, and now they just pretty much doubled the price for a company that's supposed to make cheap phones, flagship killers as they call it back in the day, cheap phones that can pretty much take whatever phone that at that time cost $700-800, maybe even more. But now we just kind of level the game with them. I don't see anything that's worth buying from them anymore. I mean, if this phone is gonna cost like $500, that would be a interesting buy. But again, I have this phone for almost 7-8 years now. I don't see anything that is going to slow down or something. They just keep going as though I bought it in the first day. And with the new those phones, they just pretty much give you whatever you never gonna use, in my opinion. I mean, you're just gonna have the phone, you're gonna use it as a checking your accounts, check your emails, take some photos, and that's pretty much it. And you can do that even for the 5-year-old phone. And now they try to charge you $1,000 for a phone that, in my opinion, doesn't do that much. So ideally for the phone, the specs is pretty good, but I will pay for this phone no more than $400 or $500 at the best. I mean, and I hope for the next generation they're gonna have like 32 gigs of RAM with 1 terabyte of storage, so we can actually use that phone for at least 8 years and some updates for the 10 years, and you're gonna be good for the next 10 years of your phone, because I don't see the improvement in this segment that much in the future. And the only reason you can change your phone right now is if you lose the phone or you break it. Otherwise, there's not much reason to change your phone, even if you have a phone that is 5 years old by now. So yeah, this is what they came up with them. A bit disappointed in my opinion. They don't used to, like I said, they never settle. And they feels like they kind of settled for the last 5 years. They didn't do that much improvement, and they just bump up the price as much as they can for keeping in touch with the rest of them. So yeah, I don't think it's worth buying this phone, regardless of the specs on whatever is on the market right now, because you already have in a pocket a phone that you do not use it 100% at what that phone can do. So spending $1,000 on the phone from a company that used to be a flagship killer is not worth it.